it's all my Pixie-rific pals. How are you guys? Hi, friends. All right, so let's just make sure you guys have everything you need, right? You each need to have 3 pipe cleaners. Everyone have their 3 pipe cleaners? 1, 2, 3. Oh, some of you have a lot of pipe cleaners. Oh my goodness. Perfect. You're also gonna need some beads. Does everyone have some beads? If you don't have beads, it's still gonna be pretty with just pipe cleaners. It's okay. And there's one last thing you're gonna need, and you might need a grown-up's help for this, because you do need to have a pair of scissors. Because one of the pipe cleaners does have to be a little shorter. So you might have to have a grown-up. Has everyone got all their things? Give me your thumbs up if you're all ready. Perfect. So I'm gonna try to talk nice and slowly and go step by step with you while we work together to make beautiful dragonflies. So the very first thing I need everyone to do is to get their first pipe cleaner, just one. Can you hold up your pipe cleaner when you have it? Perfect. Awesome. So this pipe cleaner is going to be our dragonfly's body. So the very first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it perfectly in half. So you bring the 2 ends together, right? And then pull to straighten it out. So once you have your beads, you're gonna start putting them onto your dragonfly's body. But you have to leave a little bit down at the bottom for his tail, okay? Does that make sense? So sometimes it's easier to go from the side that's closed, and you're just gonna string your beads right through the middle and pull them up. You might see you have a little tail down at the bottom, then your beaded body, and then the big part up at the top where it's still split, okay? Does that make sense so far? Looks like you guys all have it perfect. Next, you're gonna need a brand new pipe cleaner. Ta-da! Yep. And it can be the same color, it can be a different color. This is gonna be part of your wings. So, to make the wings, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make one really big circle. So you're gonna take it, cross it up at the top. So it's a nice little crisscross. And then you're gonna twist your crisscross a couple times so that it stays by itself. You're gonna take your very top part of the circle where the crisscross is and bring it right down to the very bottom. So it goes boop, and then it makes 2 ovals. Those are gonna be a pair of wings. And then you're gonna get your last pipe cleaner, and I'll wait till everyone's here. This is one of the parts that I suggest you have a grown-up help you with, because this is when we need scissors, okay? Scissors are dangerous, so we have to be careful. But what you need to do is just cut off a little bit of the pipe cleaner. Maybe, just a little. Doesn't have to be a lot. I'm gonna cut off about this much. It just needs to be a little bit shorter, so when we make our second set of wings, they're smaller. You're gonna take your big pipe cleaner again, or your cut pipe cleaner, the big part, not the little part you cut off. You're gonna make it crisscross up at the top again, just like we did on the last wing. Crisscross up at the top, and a twist, twist, twist. Perfect. Rock stars, I love it. You guys might be Tinker talents, I can see it. And just like before, we're gonna take that little twisty top, bring it down to the bottom, boop. So it's 2 ovals again, and you've made your little wings. So now we're gonna take all 3 of our pieces and we're gonna put them together so that it's a full dragonfly. Are you ready? Pick up your dragonfly body again. Dragonfly body with the little V up at the top. See it? Your wings are gonna go inside of the V, which is kind of confusing. But you're gonna start with your little wings, the ones we literally just made, the little ones. You're going to put them into the V, whoop, so they're in between the 2 pieces. And you're going to do a twist of the dragonfly's body. You're gonna kind of crisscross it a little and do a little twist. So you still have the V up at the top. Big wings. Into the little V, whoop, right on top of the little wings. Ta-da! Following, following, love it. I'm gonna squish mine down a little bit. The best part about pipe cleaners is that you can keep messing with them and adjusting them until they're all together. Okay, once your big wings are on top of your little wings, take the dragonfly V again, and you're gonna do a little twisty. Make sure they're nice and secure. Keep them in place. With me so far? I kept one bead separate, but if you didn't, that's okay. but I like to give him a little beaded head. So now I squish the little V parts back together so it's one solid piece again. And I take a bead. Bristol's playing with scissors and scaring me. I take the bead and I make him have a tiny little head. Boop, mine's blue, you see? But now I've got this pointy part, and I don't like having a pointy part. So you're gonna take the top of your pipe cleaners, the very tip top of what I keep calling the V, and you're gonna just kind of twist it down into a circle and kind of tuck it either into the V or into the top so that you've got a nice soft head instead of like pointy end. If you have beads on your dragonfly and you don't want those beads to fall off, because who wants beads to fall off, you're gonna take his little tail and just whoop, fold him up a little. Give him a little kind of tail. And then he just needs a name and you're all done. What do you guys think? You guys did such beautiful jobs in so many fun colors, and I just saw like really sparkly beads and I'm kind of jealous. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that so fun? And you can always adjust, like if you don't love your wings, you can shift them, you can move them down, make them more butterfly, make them more like a fairy. Isn't that fun? You guys did amazing. I definitely think you might be Tinker Fairies for sure.
And everyone hold up their dragonflies up to the camera. Oh, I love it.
I love you, Tinkerbell.
I love you too, Graham.
Thank you. I love you, Tinkerbell.
I love you too, Bristol.
We have money.
We don't use that in Pixie Hollow.
Ask Tinkerbell a question. Say hi.
You make me laugh, Miss Vivian. I love that statement.
Tinkerbell, I love you.
Oh my goodness, is that the cutest thing? I love you too. That's so sweet.
Let's like to fly.
What's it like to fly? It's kind of like the most exciting thing I've ever done. You know when you get really, really excited because your very best friend is coming to see you and they're bringing cookies and you get to stay up and you're gonna watch your favorite show? That's what it's like. That feeling of like pure excitement. That's what it's like to fly. Yeah.
You know, what's exactly like this?
Did he fly far?
It can't when it turns in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, it's gonna turn into wheels and it's gonna fly by itself.
You think so?
Yeah.
That would be so magical. I'll send extra pixie dust so that maybe that can happen.
Yay! Tinkerbell, my name is Emily.
Thank you, Emily. I loved your questions.
How do you fly?
How do I fly? Well, I have these really handy wings that I got on my arrival day, but then also you need pixie dust because without it, you can't fly. And then you need like a really, really happy thought, but in Pixie Hollow, it's not hard to come by happy thoughts. You just kind of look around.
Like, I can't fly.
Well, you need pixie dust.
And she's missing.
Well, you need wings too, but as you know, we do sometimes have people come to Neverland who don't have wings, but you need a lot of pixie dust and a lot of happy thoughts.
And she makes me to fly.
Oh, well, it takes a lot of pixie dust to get anywhere, so I'm not sure that I would have enough to get all the way there and to give you enough to fly and get all the way back to Pixie Hollow, because I'm really not supposed to leave.
Then how come you leave right now?
I didn't leave. I'm still in Pixie Hollow.
Oh.
Oh. But thank you for asking.
Corey just wants to talk. Hi, show her your dragonfly. Look, she can see you. Here,
I can.
show her your dragonfly.
It's beautiful. Oh, you guys all did such wonderful colors.
You did it. Nice.
How is your background a bunch of flowers?
How is my background a bunch of flowers?
Yeah, that's crazy. And I see some blue.
I got a lot of help. There's lots of flowers in Pixie Hollow. Oh, it's so cute. It's like a baby dragonfly.
Yeah, I made it really small.
That's so much fun. I love that idea. You don't see a lot of baby dragonflies. I wonder why.
Probably with their parents.
I'm gonna make a grown-up dragonfly.
We should make like a really, really big one. What do you think?
With lots of pipe cleaners.
Would take a lot. Early one morning in Pixie Hollow, Lily, a garden talent fairy, flies over to Tink and back. Can one of you help me with my garden? She asks. I need someone to water the plants while I'm gone. Sure, I can help, Tink responds. Lily shows Tinkerbell where to find the watering can and how much to sprinkle on each flower. That's all there is to it, Lily says. Pretty easy, right? Tinkerbell agrees, but once she starts watering, she realizes it's going to take forever. There are rows and rows of flowers. Look at all the flower rows. That's a lot of work. Suddenly, Tink has a great idea. She is a Tinker Fairy after all. She builds a sprinkler machine that will do the work for her. She uses a long vine to string the watering cans above the flowers, ties one into a stalk, and holds on to the other end. Then she flies in circles. Tinkerbell's done with watering in no time. The garden looks beautiful, and she cannot wait to show Lily. Wasn't that so smart? And then it's all done. Simple, easy, and no more watering. The end.
Well, we wanted to thank everybody for joining us tonight for the Character Craft Time Zoom. And we wanted to thank you, Fairy, for coming in tonight and joining us and teaching us that dreamy craft.
Well, it's absolutely my pleasure. I'm just so happy to spend some time with my Pixie pals.
Bye. Take them down. Thank you. My window. Good night. Thank you.